In our last class, we studied that the effect of temperature. Then, in this class, the next topic, that is effect of pressure. In last class, I already explained that when the temperature increases, what happens? When temperature increases, that is nothing but heating. When the heating takes place, the matter is converted from solid to liquid, liquid to gas. Yes or no? Yes. Then again, when the temperature decreases, that is nothing but a cooling. When the cooling takes place, it is nothing but when temperature decreases, the cooling takes place. Then the matter is converted from gases to liquid, liquid to solid. Okay, liquid to solid. This is the effect of temperature, and already we know that how the matter is changes when temperature increases and decreases. Okay, and then in this next class, in this class, the next very important concept, that is effect of pressure, we will study in this class. Okay. Yes, the effect of pressure. Before going to the effect of pressure, uh, just observe, you are preparing the rice. Okay, you are preparing the rice in a cooker. What happens? That is nothing but a pressure cooker. The rice grains are converted to rice bath. Okay, rice grains are converted to rice bath. During the conversion of rice grain to rice bath, that is worked on the pressure only. Okay, inside that the pressure is generated. Because of that pressure, the boiling point of water is increases. Because of that, the rice grains becomes rice bath in a quicker and in an effective way. In a short period only, the rice is prepared. This is because of pressure, and you are traveling from one place to another place. But when the pressure of your tire is decreases, when the pressure of your tire is decreases, what happens? Your tire get punctured. Okay, like that. When the pressure in a tire is increases heavily, then also it get punctured. Because of that, the pressure is also main criteria which matters, which determines the matter and which affect the matter. Like your temperature, the pressure is also changes, pressure is also convert one matter to another matter. But when you compare with the temperature and pressure, both are reverse, both are reciprocal. Okay, opposite of temperature, that is the pressure, and opposite of pressure is, that is temperature, which gives a effect on matter. Okay, just to take effect of pressure, means when pressure increases, pressure when pressure when pressure increases, what happens? When pressure is increases, your matter is going to convert from one state to another state, like your temperature. When temperature increases, solid is converted to liquid, liquid is converted to gas. But opposite of temperature is pressure. When pressure is increases, gas is converted to liquid. Again, if you are increase the pressure, the liquid is converted to solid. But in the temperature, if you increase, the solid is converted to liquid, liquid is converted to gas. But when the pressure increases, the gas is converted to liquid, liquid is converted to solid. But when the pressure is decreases, what happens? It's nothing but when the pressure is decreases, when the pressure is decreases, your solid is converted to liquid and liquid is converted to gas. Okay, this is the effect of pressure. When the pressure increases, the gas is converted to liquid, liquid is converted to solid. But when the pressure is decreases, the solid is converted to liquid, liquid is converted to gas. Okay, when the temperature increases, what happens to the interparticle space and force of attraction? When temperature increases, the interparticle space is going to increase and the force of attraction is going to decrease. But when the temperature decreases, the interparticle space becomes less and force of attraction becomes more. This is the temperature. In the pressure, when the pressure is increases, the interparticle space becomes less and force of attraction becomes more. And like that, when the pressure decreases, the interparticle space becomes more and the force of attraction becomes very less. Because of that, solid is converted to liquid, liquid is converted to gas. Yes, I already told that. The effect of pressure: when pressure increases, the gas is converted to liquid, liquid is converted to solid, and pressure decreases, the solid is converted to liquid, liquid is converted to gas. Then in this conversion, that's about when the pressure increases. When the pressure is increases, what happens to the force of attraction and interparticle space? Interparticle space and force of attraction. Okay, then when the pressure increases, the force of attraction, what happens to the force of attraction? Already told. When the pressure increases, force of attraction is increases, and when the pressure increases, the interparticle space becomes decreases. Then usually we can use the pressure to convert gas to liquid, means to liquefy the gas. Just take your example of your LPG. LPG is nothing but liquefied that gas that is present in the liquid state inside the gas, but when the pressure is released, it convert to gaseous state, and you can use your stove, gas stoves. Okay, then just observe, means the main use of that is to liquefy the gas, means the to convert gas to liquid. To convert gas to liquid, you can use you can increase the pressure. Just take this one, this container, then these are the gas particles, the gas particles in a container. When the gas particles are present in this situation, means there is a no pressure is applied, the gas particles are present in this state, means the interparticle space is very less, means very more, and the force of attraction between the particles is less, means the force of attraction between the particles are less, and interparticle space is more. But when you apply the pressure, means you can increase the pressure. When you increase the pressure, the gas is converted to liquid, means to convert from gas to liquid, what you should do? You should do uh, means what the changes are takes place, the interparticle space and force of attraction. Just observe, when you apply the pressure, the particles are comes very near, means the particles are moves closer. Because of that, the interparticle space decreases and the force of attraction is increases. But again you can increase the pressure, again you can increase the pressure more than this container. Again the gas particles are come, the gas particles are again move very closer, the gas particles are even come closer, that the gas liquefies, means here the gas is start to liquefy, because again the interparticle space is decreases and force of attraction is increases. In the first case there is no pressure is applied, because of that the particles are present in gaseous state, but when the pressure is increases, the particles are start to move closer, and again if you increase the some more pressure, the gas is move very closer. Because of that the gas is start to liquefy. Yes, yes, if the pressure is increases, if the pressure is increases, the interparticle space decreases and force of attraction is increases. If the pressure is decreases, the interparticle space is increases and force of attraction is decreases. I already told the pressure is used to liquefy the gas. Okay, to convert gas to liquid, we can apply the pressure. But to in to effective to make it effective, the gas can be liquefied by applying the pressure, means by increasing the pressure. Applying pressure means increase in the pressure. By applying pressure means increase in the pressure and lowering the temperature. Lowering temperature means decrease in the temperature. Means when you decrease temperature, what happens? The gas is converted to liquid. Again when you increase the pressure, the gas is converted to liquid. Because of that by lowering the temperature and by applying the pressure, the gas can be easily liquefied. But the care should take is, what is that care? When you convert the gas to liquid, it produces the heat. Because of that you should decrease the temperature. Why we should decrease temperature? Means when you convert gas to liquid, means when you applying the pressure, pressure when you applying the pressure, the gas is connected to liquid. During this stage, it produces the heat. Okay, it produces the heat. Sometimes it it get burst, means when you apply the fresher it produces the heat. If you not cool it, sometimes it because of the overheat it gets burst. Because of that you should lower the temperature by cooling. Because of that the gas is converted to liquid. You may observe the aerated drinks or aerated soda. During the opening of aerated soda in summer, we can cool the bottles under tap. Okay, we can you cool the bottles under tap because to decrease the temperature. Because the inside the bottle the pressure is usually more. If you open without cooling it gets some disadvantage. It get burst or it produce the heat. Because of that you should decrease the temperature during the liquefy. Okay, this is about the effect of pressure. Yes, to convert solid to liquid, what we should do? To convert solid to liquid, either we can increase the pressure or decrease the pressure to convert from solid to liquid. Yes, the pressure is decreases. To convert from solid to liquid, the pressure is decreases. Again, to convert from liquid to gas, the pressure should be decreases. If you want to convert from gas to liquid, you should increase the pressure. Again, you should convert from liquid to solid, you should increase the pressure. Okay, this is about the pressure. In temperature already we know. In as same, when you increase the pressure the particles are move very closer. But when you decrease the pressure the particles are move apart. When the particles are move apart, the gas is when particles are move apart, force of attraction decrease, interparticle space increase. Because of that gas to liquid, liquid to gas. When the particles move closer, it convert from solid to gas to liquid, liquid to solid. Okay, this is about the effect of pressure. Yes, there are some uses of your effect of pressure. In that, the first one is oxygen can be liquefied. We know that the oxygen is present in gaseous state, which is colorless, which is colorless. But when you increase the pressure, what happens? The gas is converted to liquid. Okay, means oxygen in a liquid state, means liquid oxygen which is blue in color. Okay, means the first one use oxygen can be liquefied. To liquefy the oxygen we can use this pressure. Because of that you should increase the pressure. When you increase the pressure, the oxygen gas is converted to liquid oxygen. The oxygen gas which is colorless in state, but when it convert to liquid which is blue in color. And one more, that is dry ice. Okay, you all I think you all heard about this dry ice. We can use this dry ice in the dry cleaning. Okay, the dry ice is nothing but CO2 which is present in the solid state. Okay, solid state of carbon dioxide, we can call it as a mm, dry ice. Okay, usually CO2 present in the gaseous state. When you apply the pressure, when you place when you place carbon dioxide in a high pressure, it is present in the solid state and it produces the cooling effect. Because of that we can call it as a dry ice. Okay, the dry ice is nothing but the solid form of carbon dioxide which is placed in the high pressure. But when you leave the pressure, means when you release the pressure, again it converted to gaseous state. In in high pressure only the CO2 present in the solid form, but in low pressure the CO2 present in the gaseous form only. Okay, and one more, that is ammonia can be liquefied. Mean ammonia gas, the ammonia gas can be liquefied. Ammonia gas can be liquefied by using this. The ammonia can be liquefied by using uh, the high pressure. These three are the main importance of this effect of change of pressure. The oxygen can be liquefied, means the oxygen gas is converted to liquid. The dry ice, the CO2 dry ice is nothing but a solid form of CO2 which is converted to the solid form of CO2. By applying the high pressure, the gas is converted to solid CO2. We can call it as a dry ice. The ammonia can be liquefied. Ammonia gas can be liquefy by using the pressure. These three are main important. And already told, when you increase the pressure, you should decrease the temperature, but don't do simultaneously. Means when when you apply the temperature, and pressure and pressure, when you apply the temperature and pressure simultaneously, okay, simultaneously, it produce the reverse effect. Reverse reverse effect means when you apply both temperature and pressure, it produces the reverse effect. Because of that, either you decrease the temperature, either you increase the pressure, okay, then only we can easily convert the one state of matter to another state of matter. Okay, this is all about today's class. Because due to some COVID condition, I am not able to take the class by using board. I hope this is just introducing class, like by using this paper. If you able to understand, I can continue like this. Please give me feedback about this class, okay, how this arrangement, and what about the class, either you understood or not. Give me feedback. Okay, thank you so much.